Hello and welcome back. We've got... oh no. Ascension 7. Rare and upgraded cards appear less often. No, I love upgraded cards. And I love rare cards. Okay, I think the large capsule is very takeable on the Ironclad. Because of how much he loves cards that say strike. 150 gold is also something. There is an early shop. We'd have to skip a rest site to go there. Give me 2 random relics and an additional strike and defend. Orichalcum is very nice early. Means we don't have to bother playing 1 defend. Whenever you play a power draw card is somewhat interesting. I could maybe do something with that. Okay, so we already blocked for 6. So let's do that. Okay, so playing 2 defends blocks for 4. Which means it's literally the same thing if I just attack you twice. And that also kills you. See, here we don't even have to think about it. Don't play the 1 defend. Okay. Twin Strike, Unrelenting, or Burning Pact. We do have a lot of junk in our deck for Burning Pact. However, Burning Pact early doesn't really do much. You don't really care about drawing more cards, especially for 1 energy. When all of the cards you're going to draw say strike or defend on them. I think a Twin Strike is good. I think Unrelenting is nicer when the deck is small because you can play it with Bash easier. You know what? Let's let Orichalcum do its work. Okay. We took a Twin Strike. If we take a Pommel Strike, then we're like really banking on this being a Hellraiser deck. Oops, I took it. Ooh. Do we gain all the gold and lose the HP, or do we join forces, get just 52? I don't think we gain the gold and lose the HP. There is a shop coming up. Do we push it? You know what? Yeah, I think we push it. Let's lose the HP and go on a solo quest. Feeling misanthropic, you wordlessly walk past their now frowning faces. One of them even shakes their fist at you. I love the way this guy's little limbs flail when he gets hit. I probably didn't have to take the 1 there, but whatever. Bloodwall is playable. Yeah. I think Bloodwall is very playable. Alright, what are we getting here? Primal Force. I kind of like Primal Force. Oh, the membership card. Getting the membership card early would be really nice, as long as this run is actually going somewhere. So afterwards we would have 86, which would be enough to buy Primal Force as well. Entropy is also very interesting. Let's take a Primal Force. I feel like early the Giant Rocks could be very good. And we have a lot of strikes to turn into Giant Rock. If it turns out this is a perfected strike deck, that's gonna be Bit of a nombo, but oh well. Alright, you're doing 8. I'm blocking for 6. I could hit you with a bash, or I could block 2. You know what? We've got an elite coming up. Let's slow play this guy a little. Just a little, though. Yep, we love Giant Rock. Colorless Potion. Thrash. Thrash eating Giant Rocks is really good. And we have the fodder for it. I think it's a take. Now, do we upgrade? If we upgrade Primal Force, the rocks become 20 damage. Or we heal before this elite, because we only have a colorless potion. Let's heal. Honestly. Okay, 3 infections. Right, Thrash will turn into a giant rock, which is unfortunate. Let's Thrash, Primal Force that strike and play it. Unfortunately, that's only 1 giant rock for us. 1 giant rock for mankind. Alright. Unfortunate that you're not dead this turn, but it means that we get some extra hits on the little guys. Never mind, it actually does not mean that. Actually, I probably should have blocked that turn, now that I'm thinking about it. But oh well. Alright, you're dead. And I'm blocking for most of the damage. There is a giant rock in there that's gonna... Oh, bad turn. Oh no. This is why we rested. I hate drawing Primal Force and Thrash in the same turn, and it's actually so unlikely in our deck. 9 damage twice. Is kind of good, though. I think we don't want it to... Actually, do we want to just transform all of these into a giant rock? Because then we could play 2 on this guy, 1 on one of these. Honestly, probably should have done that earlier. Hit you with that. I guess you, because that puts you in strike range. Okay, now we just have to kill this guy. There are a bunch of giant rocks in this deck. It's okay. Orichalcum blocks the infections. Don't draw 5 infections. Okay, great. Book of 5 rings. That'll be fine. It's pretty early, so we're definitely going to add cards to our deck. Do we care about a Thunderclap? I don't know. Stomp seems good because we're playing a lot of attacks. I'm gonna take it. Gambling Chip is a really nice relic. I'm kind of liking the way this is going, so let's not throw caution to the wind and start fighting too many elites. Let's make these into Giant Rock Plus. Ooh, upgrade some random cards for max HP. I mean, if we just smash it, we heal for 20, and then we can go fight this elite. Upgrading random cards is very likely to just be upgrading our basic strikes and defense. It's extremely likely, actually. So, I feel like I always just smash this thing, but like, I'm smashing it. And now with that extra health, let's go fight this guy. Okay, so we need to get to Primal Force early. And then honestly, just make them all into giant rocks. Should we do a colors? I just feel like we don't need a colorless potion for this guy. Because we're gonna do some damage. Alright, do we thrash the strike? Or do we play it last? 10 damage, 8 damage, 6 damage. Yeah, I think we play it last. Just get maximum amount of damage. Maybe we can... Oh, I can't really kill him before he smacks us. You're dead when, like, a giant rock comes back. Hey, bolas. By the way, it's bolas. Like multiple bola. Bolas, not bolus. Come on, man. Does dramatic entrances not kill you? Actually might with the slow debuff? Hold on. Amazing that it did. That was a really good potion. Bag of Prep is amazing with Gambling Chip. I don't care about any of these. We've got attacks in our deck thanks to Primal Force. What we need is support cards. We need blocks. We need ways to apply vulnerable. Ways to apply, like, weak, maybe. And we also need the Chosen Cheese. We definitely need that. I love max HP. Okay, we need to get to the Primal Rocks. The Primal Force for the giant rocks. So, goodbye all of these. There's Primal Force. We get 2 giant rocks. We want to hurt you because you put a debuff on us. Great. Don't play a single defend. And we got the Ascender's Bane out of here, which is also valuable. Alright. So you're dead. That's a slimed. Block for all but 2. Cool turn. Giant rock. This is going well. I feel as though this is going well. We don't have a lot of upgraded cards. So armaments seems great. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna upgrade it before the boss. Thank you. Okay, we need to get some giant rocks going. Thrash is gonna be good this fight. I do not want to turn it into a rock yet. So, we're gonna use it, it's gonna eat a strike, and then we'll Primal Force. Okay. Gotta play the giant rocks, even though, right, armaments is gonna turn off Orichalcum. But that's okay. Not much we can do about that. Yep, no point playing blocks this turn. This hurts a little bit, but it's fine. There's a giant rock. Block all but 3. 2 giant rocks. Ends your life. Okay, here we go. We need Thrash to get the giant rock. So let's... Armaments for the Twin Strike. Thrash the giant rock. We'll take 1 more damage, but that's fine. There we go. It cannot be! Kakwa. Alright. Do we block for 10? Or do we hit you? We have Primal Force coming up. I think we hit you. We're frail this turn. Amazing. Thrash is 35 damage twice, and we're about to add 12 to it. Yeah, that feels good. Good primal force. 15 this turn, huh? Since I only had basic strikes, I'll play that. Okay. Might as well upgrade these defends, I suppose. Kikwa indeed, my friend. Okay, oh, hold on. Not dead. Oh, yes, dead, because, I can play 3 of these. Dex Potion. Another Primal Force. It would be really nice if every attack in our deck was a giant rock. Except for Thrash. I don't think we can play Pact's End. We don't have much exhaust at all. Do we take a Juggernaut? Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. I mean, it will trigger at least once each turn. Because of Orichalcum. I think this might be a skip. Pact's End can be eaten by Thrash and turned into a giant rock. But I don't know. We have plenty of fodder for Thrash. Do I take a second Primal Force so we can get it going faster? Honestly, I think we do try it. Let's get a second Primal Force. If that's a mistake, I'll be the first to admit it, but all strikes in your deck are free and eternal. And it's not like we're gonna really try removing them, but we're also gonna just transform them into giant rocks, so at the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile and gain a strength. That's kind of interesting. If it got Thrash, we would be sad, but I don't know if there's... I guess if it got the Primal Forces too early, that would be sad as well. But we have a redundant Primal Force now. We could also just take the Golden Compass and not make decisions. One strength every turn is not bad. And lots of exhaust can be good as well. We just add a bunch of stuff to our deck. Let's just go Golden Compass, I think. If we had more exhaust synergies, I would do it. Okay, so... don't care about Ascender's Bane. We want giant rocks, and then... so if we get 3 giant rocks, you're dead. And then we block you automatically. So let's just grab some more attacks. There it is. We actually just barely got it, somehow. Okay, you take the turn off to buff yourself, and then your next turn is huge. But it's okay, because I think you're dead. Yeah. That was good. Don't think we need any of this. We need blocks, and we need utility. Random power or random 0-cost card. I'm trying to think about 0-cost cards for the Ironclad. Rage would be nice. Primal Force is a 0-cost card. There's also like Anger, which I don't think is very good. Although turning Angers into giant rocks is good. I think we just want a random power. When you lose HP on your turn, gain a strength. It's not really doing much for us, unfortunately. Okay. These guys can only take 9 damage per hit, which sort of puts a wrench in our Primal Force strategy. We did draw Primal Force early, which is nice. They're doing 11. So we already blocked 6 of it. Thrash hits twice, but I don't think this fight is going to be long enough to justify keeping it around. I think we're just going to kill this guy with 3 times 9. And then, yeah, block the rest. Okay. But now you're both attacking, which sucks a little bit. What can we draw? We drew Primal Force. You'd be dead. But you're not. And that's bad. Let's just do this. Okay. So you're dead and you're hurt. And now we got a lot of rocks in the deck to hit you with. Great. Ashen Strike. Feel no pain or another Blood Wall. Having multiple Blood Walls in the deck kind of sucks a little bit. Man, there was a really good exhaust build in this seed, huh? With the mittens and the Ashen Strike and the Pact's End and yeah, oh well. Alright. Do we smith up the other Primal Force? I mean, yeah. The only upgraded card we need is a Giant Rock Plus. Okay. You're dead to 2 Giant Rocks. You're dead to 5. 5 is a big number. So what do we want to do? We want to just make a bunch of Giant Rocks. I don't think we want to even defend unless we get Blood Wall. If we get Blood Wall, then we use it. Okay. Although Blood Wall does mean... Oh, I guess Blood Wall works with Rupture, huh? Anyway. I still don't think we'd want 2 of them. So they're doing 20 right now. If I play 2 rocks, I kill you. Orichalcum blocks 6 of this. We're taking 7. If I Blood Wall, I take 2, block 16, and then I'm taking 4, so I take 6. That's actually less. Yeah. Okay. we're gonna re-up those Giant Rocks. Okay. Thrash deals 8, which does not kill you, which is really annoying. So I have to play this and leave Thrash with nothing to eat. Oh well. Oh, I played a power and drew a card. How about that? Thankfully it didn't really matter this time. I think we just block. Even though it only blocks for 2 or for 4. Okay, I was gonna say, we need a Giant Rock. You're stunned. We don't need Thrash to eat a Giant Rock. But maybe we do it anyway. Wait, no. What am I saying? We just hit you with the Giant Rock. I honestly don't think the two giant rock, or the two primal forces were a mistake. Snecko oil. A little interesting. Ooh, Shrug It or True Grit? We'd need to upgrade True Grit for it to be... for it to be, like, super useful for us. Maybe we just take the Shrug It off. Oh, nice, and we healed from that. Well, we definitely smith here, then. I think we upgrade our blocks. Honestly, Shrug It Off is such a good block. Especially upgraded. Oh, thank you, sir. You wouldn't have to be 50% off, right? Membership card? No. No. Okay, so the next combat is probably this elite, unless it's one of these. So let's just take Bone Tea because we have the bag of prep. It's minus 50 gold, but we'll get some gold from these chests and whatnot. War Paint, 2 defends. That's why we didn't do the max HP upgrades. I think we will lose Snecko Oil for an upgraded rare power for sure. Okay. This is a great choice. Crimson Mantle works with Rupture. It basically discards Orichalcum, but that's fine because Orichalcum lets us block leading up to it. Unmovable makes it worth it to play blocks on our turn. And then Pyre is extra energy, which means throwing more giant rocks. I think I love Crimson Mantle. Crimson Mantle Rupture is a really good combo that gives you a lot of offense and a lot of defense at the same time. I'm gonna go ahead with that. The tablet was disgusting. There is no hope for the future. Potion Belt. I love a Potion Belt. Cards that you don't have to draw and don't have to pay energy for are fantastic. Do we want to corrupt an attack? Do we want to corrupt Thrash? Corrupt Thrash might be really good. Especially because we have Rupture. Yeah. Give me corrupted Thrash. Okay, and now another Rupture. Okay, so Perfected Strike we don't want, because when strikes are transformed, they are not your cards anymore. It does not care about like your base deck. It cares about your active set of cards. Demon Tongue is really good with Crimson Mantle. I think Demon Tongue with Crimson Mantle is amazing. If we can get a second Crimson Mantle, the Crimson Mantle ability actually stacks, so it doesn't trigger separately. It becomes lose 2 HP and gain 20 block if the other one's upgraded. And so Demon Tongue just basically means that's free block every turn. And unlike Orichalcum, we can play defense on top of it and it doesn't remove that, so I think I definitely take Demon Tongue. Do we remove a card? I think it might be time to remove some basic strikes. Or actually, maybe basic defense. It's so cheap, we should do it. But is it a strike or is it a defend? I think we have plenty of attacks in our deck. Well, no, because I'm not drawing giant rocks as much as I want to, so honestly, get rid of this basic unupgraded defend. Do we take another Rupture? Strength is good. And we draw cards when we play powers because of game piece. Yep, give me Rupture. Okay. I may have overtuned the deck, we'll see. Oh Honestly, do we just... No, we need Crimson Mantle out here as soon as possible. In that case... Discard... Do we discard Rupture? Play it later once we've already played the Crimson Mantle? No, it'll draw us a card. Let's just discard those two. Okay. We play Crimson Mantle, we play Rupture. Unfortunate that we drew Thrash. I guess I should have transformed before we did the draw. But honestly, it's pretty good right now. Let's Thrash... I don't know, you're buffing yourself, so it's you. 2 strength, and the Thrash got a lot of damage on it. We Primal Force. We block for 6. We take a bunch of damage, but that's okay, because we're at high health. So yeah, we're already at 4 strength, that's nice. We have a lot of passive block. We're gonna draw through our deck. Actually getting to play blocks now is very nice. Alright, we're weakened, which sucks a little bit, but hey. What can you do? I guess I actually probably could have killed you. But... let's say I knew that was a possibility and I didn't do it on purpose. Do I want to stomp? Do I want to strike stomp or do I want Primal Force? Honestly, so, well actually, 15 damage to all enemies because we have 8 strength, so the Giant Rocks do 28. So the Giant Rocks would do 56 damage. This would do 12 plus 45. I mean, I guess minus... we have to throw 1 rock at you. Rock math. Who knew it was so tough? Wait, 21? Oh, because we're weak. Right, okay. Well, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know that it matters, really. Yeah, I think we don't need another Rupture for now. Let's just block for what we can. We're taking a lot of damage on this fight, but we don't have a lot of AoE, so that checks out, really. Alright, 2 rocks at you, 1 at you. And this guy will revive, but it's fine because we've got giant rocks coming around. We've also got a 66 damage Thrash, but do we need it? Because it does make us lose 2 HP. So if we could win by not playing it, which we absolutely can, we should do that instead. Still, that's going to be a boss killer. Bronze Scales is awesome. Bronze Scales just, like, messes with enemies. Do we need to shrug it off? I don't think we need to shrug it off. It is a good card, but we've got block. We've got block with the Crimson Mantle, we've got block with our other cards. I think we need to upgrade these Ruptures. Because they double in value when we do. Yeah. Okay. Well, Giant Rock actually is really good for you, because you only have 145 health. Which sounds like a lot, but really it's not. And this time we're going to Primal Force before we Rupture, in case we draw the Thrash. Thrashing the Giant Rocks with Primal Force is really good, but it's hard to do consistently, because you can't play the Primal Force if the Thrash is in your hand. But it's possible. Okay, so we need to get to Crimson Mantle. Which means... honestly, do I just keep this? I think I just keep this. Play the Primal Force. We shrug. We rupture. And do we throw a rock or do we defend? Let's throw a rock. You're gonna take a ton of damage from the thorns. There's our Crimson Mantle. As well as another Primal Force. Gonna throw that rock. And we'll defend, which really only defends for 2 because Orichalcum would have triggered, but that's fine. Okay. Do we want to hit you for 2? Man, our next turn kind of sucks. All those strikes. Maybe we just bide our time, honestly. Getting you down to below 80 would be good, because then that's 4 rocks. Although I guess, no, we've got strength, so you're already 4 rocks. 4 rocks away from your death. So honestly, we gotta draw the rocks. I know it seems strange, but we're not gonna play anything. Gonna play a Rupture. Nice, which draws the daze. That's actually pretty good. And then honestly, yeah, every strike we play is a daze we draw next turn. It seems odd, but I think we're literally going to just pass. Okay, that's a lot of damage, which sucks, but we're blocking this turn. Let's hit you with that. There we go. Primal Force, you're dead. I feel like we played that as well as we could have. 4 plating. I don't think we need it. Definitely rest before this boss. We're pretty low on health. Well, I don't know. We're above half. Okay, Crimson Mantle early with Rupture. You love to see it. We just need to see... I guess a Thrash early would be alright. Primal Force. Alright. Unfortunately that we didn't get it. Wow, we still didn't get it. And we have 2 of them. You know what, honestly, even if we draw it now, it's fine. Yes. Because just making the giant rocks is good. Okay. We get 10 free block a turn. Got Thrash and no... nothing for it to eat. But that's okay, because we still play it, because it upgrades our strength. Frantic Escape, because I've made that mistake before. Definitely Primal Force these. Do we play a... yeah, we definitely play a Blood Wall? Definitely? Like, definitely? Yeah. It also upgrades our strength. And to think, when I got the Rupture, I was like, oh man, that's not doing anything. Alright, well. Should have remembered I would have drawn a card, but it was okay. Didn't want to play that card anyway. Big giant rock. And a strike too, why not? 3 turns to our death. Thrash eats a giant rock. Which means if Thrash comes around again, you die. I think that sounds like a good win con to me. Didn't want to draw in case we draw. Yeah, exactly. Really good giant rock. Yeah, this deck is working. And I love a giant rock deck, and I love a deck where increase attack damage by 22. I love all the things that are happening right now. Let's play Frantic Escape, because we've got the health. We just don't want to run out of Frantic Escapes to get away from this. Okay. You're dead next turn. Here it is. Gigantic Rock, 48 damage. Very good. Aerobic Acid's an awesome potion. We have both of these cards. Do I want another copy of them? No. I mean, if I got Dolly's Mirror, I would copy this Thrash for sure. But I don't want just another Thrash. We don't want Hellraiser because we want to turn them into Giant Rocks, and we don't want a third Primal Force. 2 is doing just fine. Baku plays your first turn for you. 143 times you've been here. I think this is false, because I don't think I've done that many runs. And also, didn't he say that exact same number last time? Remove 5 cards from your deck, add Folly to your deck. It has a Giant Rock in the art, but I don't think it counts as a Giant Rock. At the start of combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand and it's free to play. That's really good, I think. Because we care about getting our powers out early. Our Crimson Mantle and our Ruptures. Hopefully it would be Crimson Mantle, but I'd be okay with it being Rupture, especially because it's a free draw, so it'll just replace itself. So yeah, give me the Jeweled Mask. Thank you. That's a funny one. Usually his come with downsides, but that doesn't really come with a downside. We care about going to the merchant because we have the membership card. I think it's this rightmost path because we get 2 rest sites, a shop, an elite. Oh, 2 elites actually. Yeah, I like that. The Devoted Sculptor. Okay, so we can Gambling Chip it if we want, but I don't think we want to. Alright, so we just want to throw Giant Rocks at you, honestly. We don't need any defense this turn. Do I want to Thrash? We'd lose 2 HP. I'll probably Giant Rock it. I think I'm Giant Rocking it. We draw through a lot of cards in our first turn. Now this, you hate getting a hand that you could have drawn on the first hand of the very first combat in Act 3. That's just not... That's not what you want to see. It's not what I want to see. In fact, it's ticking me off a little bit. Alright, there's Crimson Mantle. Take a Primal Force. Turn's gonna hurt. 15. Don't like that. Now see, this is the exact same hand, but in a different order. You thought I wouldn't notice, but I did. That's the exact same hand that I was complaining about earlier, in a different order. And I've lost half my health in this fight. So we're good at boss fights. I think we're bad at ending the fight early. I think we have to play Blood Wall here. Okay. Bloodletting is something. We do have some card draw, and we care about losing HP. We are kind of having energy problems. But do I have the health pool to support it? I kind of don't think I do. 3 HP is a significant amount. Okay, we're gonna go to the gold is worth double to us right now, essentially. So I'm gonna just lose 6 HP for 49 gold. I don't think I want a clumsy in my deck. A third hand! So does that guy have 3 hands, or does he have an accomplice? Okay, got Crimson Mantle early, that's nice. These guys are doing 24. So I think we'll have to play the Blood Wall this turn. If we play the Blood Wall and the Defend, that's enough. But then we don't get to play Crimson Mantle. Ugh. We also want to get Giant Rocks going. Honestly, if we had 2 Giant Rocks, that would block for just about as much as Blood Wall. Give me some Giant Rocks. Yeah. So we block for 6 already. Give me the Crimson Mantle. We heal past it anyway, so it's just 10 free block a turn. It's like plating, but better. You guys are doing 28 this turn. I would like to not lose my max HP. It's okay, we can slow play it a little bit. You are dead. Yes. Do I play the other Rupture? No, I just need to kill you. Okay. That's probably fine. A Headbutt here, I think, is good. Getting our high value cards back, like Thrash, even if we just make it into a Giant Rock, that's fine. Oh, free chest with a Gremlin Horn. That's gonna help me with some of the random encounters here. I think we're kind of committed to going to the shop, even though it means fighting 2 elites, so why don't we rest while we're here? We got 4 potions. Oh, hey, what's up? Surprised to see you here. Card is enchanted with Swift 1. Seeker Strike. Do card removal on a basic strike because we've got enough attacks in our deck to make into Giant Rocks. Juggling. Star of last run. Bag of Marbles is kind of good. Although we don't really... Well, no, we do have an okay first turn. I'll take a Bag of Marbles. And I'll leave the rest of my money for next shop. Okay, another chest with a Sparkling Rouge. Very useful. Excuse me for bumping the mic. Okay, free Crimson Mantle and both Ruptures on the first turn is great. Let's go find some of our other... Okay, so we use Primal Force first, because these will draw cards, and hopefully we draw the Thrash. Let's see. There it is. Don't get the strike. Yes. Okay. That's going to be awesome. So Thrash does a lot of damage now. Nice, and we can headbutt Thrash back. We can actually headbutt Thrash back. If we pommel strike it, then we can't use Primal Force, but if we Primal Force, we can't use Pommel Strike, and I think I'd rather Pommel Strike it back up, hit it, let it eat that strike. Yeah, we're outpacing this guy for sure. Okay. There's Headbutt. Do we want to Headbutt back, Shrug it off? I think we do. Then I'll just do 19 more damage to you. Block the burns. This is his big turn. But here's Thrash. Yes. Excellent. When you play 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. That's nice. Second Wind. I don't think we take Second Wind. Test Subject does add burns and wounds to your deck. Seven block for each card exhausted, huh? Yeah, give it to me. I think it's good against the boss we're coming up against. I don't think we have to rest here, so let's upgrade this other Rupture so we get 4 strength a turn. What are we getting here? 1 dex, cards containing strike, do 3 additional damage. I mean, we have a Twin Strike and a Pommel Strike, but like, we don't actually have those, we have Giant Rock. And it doesn't say Giant Rock Strike, even though it should. Put every rare card from your draw pile into your hand. That would be the Primal Forces, the Thrash, and the Crimson Mantle. I mean, we really care about those. Maybe Anointed is good. Okay, we retain it instead of it not exhausting. Honestly, maybe we just get the Oddly Smooth Stone. It's kind of nice. Oddly Smooth Stone and a card removal, I think, is better. Just take less damage, draw more good stuff. I think we get rid of a basic defend at this point. The strikes being turned into giant rocks are actually good. Actually, no, we want fodder for Second Wind, so we remove a basic strike. Okay. Last delete, and maybe the last combat. Oh wait, Juzu Bracelet is the last combat. Okay. So we've got Crimson Mantle and a Rupture in our hand, and a Primal Force, but we also have Thrash in our hand. Hi, Sriracha. Sriracha's rooting for me. Okay. So what do we want to do this turn? We want to play Crimson Mantle and Rupture, of course. We want to Primal Force, but we'll have to do it after playing Thrash. Which is unfortunate, but not terrible. And honestly, do we just take the damage this turn? We could Blood Wall instead of using the Thrash. I think we do. I think health is valuable to us. Let's Blood Wall instead of using the Thrash this turn. We can headbutt back the Thrash to use it later. And do we want to use any potions on this fight? The free power and the dex would be nice to use for the boss. Flex potion, I'm not sure when we're going to use it. Maybe we use aerobic acid this turn. and just see what it does. Honestly, I think keep it. Keep it. Let's play a Rupture. Okay, at this point, I guess we Thrash Headbutt, huh? Yeah. Thrash? Okay, Thrash 8 Headbutt. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? Fight Me is interesting. Pyre is awesome. Yeah, I think we play Fight Me. Let's Shrug. Let's Blood Wall. Oh wait, we need to play Crimson Mantle. So we can't Blood Wall this turn, but that's fine. 20 damage and we gain a strength. He also we gain 2 strength and he gains a strength. That's probably fine. Do we want to defend for 9? Yeah, I think we do. Or we could do 26 plus 24. We could do 50 damage. Honestly, I don't think we need it. We're already 4 strength up and we're going to be 6 strength up next turn. We don't have any giant rocks coming up. Screw it. I don't think we care about upgrading anything at the next campsite, so let's do damage. Oh, I could have Primal Forced. Would that have been better, actually? Maybe not. Okay. That wasn't terrible on the block. Draw some giant rocks and you're dead? Yep. Awesome. Stone Cracker, I suppose. It's fine. Don't think we want another Blood Wall. To say nothing of... Downgrade 2 random cards and... Oh, what is this? Reflections. What is this? Something feels wrong here. What is this? Something feels wrong here. Duplicate your deck, but receive bad luck. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, lose 13 HP and it's eternal. I don't think we want to duplicate our deck because we need Thrash to come around. We would get a second Crimson Mantle and 2 more Ruptures. Duplicate your deck and receive bad luck. This right before the boss. No, because the giant rocks. Yeah, the Thrash is so crucial to our game plan. I think we gotta downgrade 2 random cards. It downgraded one of our primal forces and one of our defense, which is fine. Here, I'll just go here and we can see what it did. Twin Strike, Defend, Stomp, and Blood Wall were upgraded. That's actually fine. I will rest here. Upgrading that primal force would be nice, but not dying to the boss would also be nice. Oh, there we go. Primal force just got upgraded again. I can't drink this until we do. Okay. Actually, I think I don't want to draw anything right now. Because I want to use Thrash, headbutt it back, and then start drawing... Oh, to use it again, actually. So we're just kind of hoping it doesn't get headbutt, but I think that's fine. I'm honestly going to keep this. Okay. Don't eat headbutt, please. Thank you. Can't play it this turn, but that's alright. What are we getting? I think another Rupture. I think that's the one. Don't Primal Force the Thrash. Don't do it. Oh, you gain strength when I block, you jerk. Unlucky for you, I get most of my block just by doing nothing. The strike does more damage than the bash. Okay. That's 2 more giant rocks from me. We play our second Rupture. I guess we should have done that in the other order, but there's no telling if I would have drawn the Thrash, so... Oh, funny, when he dies, I draw a card. That could probably screw me, but oh well. Alright, here we go. Painful Stabs. And 200 health. Let's see. We can defend. I think this is in the bag. This is certainly in the bag. Don't eat the Thrash. Or don't eat the headbutt, excuse me. You can't eat yourself. Will the giant rock will not kill you. Well, that's unfortunate, because I think you're adding a wound to my deck. But that's alright. Okay, we're actually getting a little low on health here. I'm kind of worried about it. Honestly, we play the Thrash so that it eats the strike. There's a giant rock. Do we play the Blood Wall to get 5 more strength? Yeah. Yeah, we absolutely do. Okay, here we go. So you're intangible this turn. Which is honestly going to be okay. Let's draw a card. Let's defend for all we're worth. Which actually is enough, good. This is coming down to the wire, but I still feel like we have it in the bag. And every time it plays, it makes the red screen effect. I'm like, oh no, my health. But I heal the health. I'm not actually losing any health. I can bring the Thrash back this turn, which I need to do this turn. Am I dead this turn? Hold on. I can gain 15 block and have 25. Because if I headbutt, shrug, and thrash, that's all my energy. And I will die. But it will do 117 twice, which is not enough. Not even, I think, if I flag. Oh, wait. It is with the headbutt in there, isn't it? Oh no, we have to do some life or death math here. Okay, so with 5 more strength this turn, this deals 67, and then this would deal 122 twice, which would be 240. You are certainly dead if I do this. Am I staking the run on it without using a calculator? No. Hold on. It's calculator time. Okay. It is calculator time. I'm not weak. And he's not vulnerable. So I don't think there's any other factors I'm missing here. Literally getting out the calculator for this one. Okay, here we go. 67 plus 122 doubled, which is 244. That's 311 damage. You are dead if I flex. Here we go. Bring Thrash back. Shrug it into my hand. You die. Okay. He died by a lot. He died by like 120 damage. Yeah. Okay. Game over. Wow, we're on a win streak. It feels good. Tap. 2176 on Ascension 7, and we got Ascension 8 unlocked. Whew. All right, let's see if we can keep up this win streak next time. See you later.